weeks, hands down, has been the medical outreach. Seeing how we could make a practical impact on the day-to-day lives of people who were unable to get something that we could fairly easily provide for them really made me feel good.
Favorite part of the week would definitely have to be the youth retreat. Working with the youth and just really getting to interact with them and getting to see the baptisms and be in the water with them was definitely probably the highlight for me.
Probably getting to play with the kids at the medical drive.
Probably my favorite part was the youth retreat we did. I really love working with youth in general, and a lot of the youth that were at the retreat I remembered from last year, so it was really cool to get to experience that with them and to see some of them baptized. I think that would definitely be the highlight for me.
My favorite part of the week was helping out at the medical mission. It was awesome to help them with physical needs before helping them with spiritual needs, and just helping the barangay there get a communication with the Market View Church and be able to come and know people there already that have helped them in other ways.
I have so many favorite moments. The main thing is listening to the people's hearts, listening to their voices, their struggles and heartaches, but at the same time their joys, their hunger, not just for material things, but for spiritual things. And to see that come out of them in many different aspects.
I really enjoyed doing the medical mission because it gave us a tool to be able to share with others to their physical needs, and this will give the chance for the church to reach out in the future for their spiritual needs. Everyone was very grateful to have the doctor there, and the time that was spent was just priceless, and the people that we got to meet, we hope to see in heaven because of that medical mission.
Listening to the sermons and understanding them, and for me it was just hard for me to think and just explain it.
Even though the medical mission was my favorite part of the week, it was also the hardest because God really convicted me and worked in me in showing that in America we're self-centered and we see things that are as easy to get to as medicine as something just to take for granted as a luxury, and these people here don't have that easily.
Probably the difficulty in this week would be that ever since we got here on Wednesday, been kind of battling sinus infection, head cold stuff, and it's just been kind of put you in a fog every once in a while, and especially being out in the heat, it's just puts a real damper on you.
The challenges, being accustomed to American facilities makes me look at things a little differently here. You have to plan your outing just a little bit better, be better prepared to take proper supplies with you as you go places.
Challenges. Becoming accustomed to the heat, the food a little bit, but the challenges is seeing the need, the many needs, hearing the many needs, and they're not asking for material possessions. They're asking for spiritual encouragement, mental, emotional encouragement and spiritual encouragement. And trying to meet those needs and trying to see what can be done to meet their needs.
As always, the language is always hard, but God fills in the gap. You can serve no matter what language you speak and what they speak, because you can always help. We have people that interpret for us, but they know by smiles and by our hearts that we love them and we love Jesus.
I think the hardest part for me is getting ready to go back home and having to go back home tomorrow. I really enjoy it here, and it never feels like we're here long enough.
it's just important to trust in Him, and I just was able to grow closer knowing that He's taking care of us, and in all circumstances, these people will be taken care of by Him, and our prayers and love in the church can reach them.
Every year I come here, I feel like I learn a lot about. I learn even more about loving people and hospitality because the Filipinos are really amazing at that, and it always extremely blesses me every year. And it's a really cool part of the trip.
One thing that God has taught me is to look outside of myself, and even though I've been on other mission trips before, it's always great to come on a mission trip and just kind of, be centered again, and for God to work within me and just show that things aren't always as easy in the rest of the world as they are in America, and that we should be praying for our Christian brothers and sisters in other places.
We all have a ministry. We all have opportunities. How open is our heart to what God is talking to us and telling us and trying to get our attention? There's so many opportunities around us. Don't miss the opportunities. They vanish. They go.
They don't really judge anywhere. Like in pictures, you're like, oh, that's bad. That's a bad place to go. And then once you get there, it's like, whoa, this is really nice. And that's what happened here. Because I thought it would be kind of bad, and then it's just fun. It's not boring at all. There's just so much to do.
There's really just so much. I guess it's hard to really put into words. But one thing that I could say for sure is it's always eye-opening because we talk about missions, to experience missions firsthand and to just get involved in it. And I guess one thing that God has shown me this week is really what it's like firsthand.
Well, I say one of the things that I was shown is the gratefulness of the people who we encountered. They really, truly have a different outlook. Kind of makes me want to stop a little bit and think about what blessings I live with every day. To know how blessed I am to live where I live and be able to do the things that I can do, all because of where I was born.
I just want to say thank you to everybody at church for sponsoring us and for helping out and donating items and donating your money and just helping in any way that you could. But I also want to say that it's really important that we continue this partnership. In other mission trips that I've been on, it's really hard to quickly get to know people, and so the fact that we already had relationships formed here helped just get the mission trip going and get started.
Open your eyes and ask God Himself every day. And sometimes every 5 minutes, Lord, we're here for a reason. What can I do? I'm here at this situation, at this point in time. What can I do for this person? What can I do for that person? How can I encourage them to Christ? And it's no different here than it is over there. We all need encouragement. All our brothers and sisters are needing encouragement. And our words are powerful. Our words can be used for Satan's glory, or if they can be used for God's glory. It's our choice. And we'll answer for it. But seek the opportunities. They're there.
Well, I want to thank First Baptist Church of Strafford for supporting us and continuing the partnership with Market View Community Church, and I think that the longer we continue it, the more good can come out of our support for them, and not just good for them, but for us too. And I'm just so thankful for this opportunity to come here again.
Thank you for giving us money to come, and you guys one of you or all of you should come.
Well, I'd say thank you very much for your support for our team and for the church here. Very much appreciated. We couldn't have done it without your guys' support. And you know, there's a lot more that needs to be done here, and I hope and pray that we can, as a whole church, stay involved here and keep giving all the glory to God.
I'm just so very thankful that our church loves missions. Our mission trip started with our community reaching out to their community, and just even people that bought the chocolate chip cookies, the people that did the self-defense class, just everything at the garage sale, everything combined was able to get us here, but it also was able to bring us a message to the ones that need to hear it, and we got to hear that message given back to us, and that's just awesome. And so I encourage all of you just to continue to be mission-minded, to spread the Lord in our small town and also abroad. And I'm just so thankful for that support.
I like to say very thanks for the team to visit here in the Market View Community Church because every time they come, it's a big help in the church. I hope this is not the last, also it's to continuous and more communicate in love to each other, and we are blessed. We are blessed. So thank you very much. I never forget.